right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Roulette Rivals 17 match. This is a round 4 match between TK47 and Peter Dutton. And I am joined for this match by Bella as my co-caster. Hello, Bella.
Hello everyone, I'm Bella and welcome to Roulette Rival 17.
Yes, very exciting round 4 match today between two pretty good players. These guys are, they're not among the most fearsome in the roulette community, but they're certainly ones that will give you a run for your money. And I have really no idea which way this match is going to go. Looking at their player stats, they both look to have more losses than wins on Mumbai. TK has 6 wins, 10 losses, and 3 draws across a total of 19 matches performed on Mumbai, and Peter Dutton has 2 wins, 4 losses, and 2 draws. So that is 8 outings on Mumbai. This could go either way. I think this is going to be a good match.
Hopefully, Mumbai is also a pretty good thing to get rid of, at least for both of these players, because it is quite a long map to play in it, and a lot of the spins are still pretty unoptimized. So yeah, of course, there's a lot of the spins already have an optimized route, which is just doing the brick to get both Rangan and Shah to get out of their hiding spot.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the matches have been boiling down to that. But of course, there is some niche that have been found between the seasons. So hopefully, we could see some of those happening here.
Yeah. Well, we're about to find out. Why don't you go ahead and tell us the spin, Bella?
All right, so we're gonna have the Maelstrom killed with sniper rifle as a lead thug, Tanya Shah falling object as Bollywood crew, and then Dawood Rankan with Systems and thug.
All right.
I'd say there could be some ways to do something unique, but that sniper rifle and elite thug for Wazir, I would assume it's gonna be pretty straightforward. Charles or Skywalk.
The only thing that gives me pause is the falling object for Vanya. I know where she meets Dawood. When you do the brick lure, there's a boat up there, and I think that falls on both of the targets. Like if there were, if you obviously would leave Dawood alive,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't. I mean, you'll have to modify that because you'll have to catch Dawood before he crosses the barge, which could be done. There may be a falling object somewhere closer in the train yard that I'm just forgetting right now.
Or you could just pop Dawood first, because
True.
as far as I know, Shah can just immediately go there.
So they're both going for Skywalk start, probably to catch the Maelstrom in the alleyway here. To answer one of the questions in chat, what is Roulette? I'm lost. Roulette is basically there is a set of kill conditions that is assigned to both players at the same time. Certain kill methods, certain kill disguises, and whichever player completes the set of specific kills without losing Silent Assassin wins the match, and it is a best of 5. So first player to win 3 maps, more or less, is going to be the winner. So both players get Maelstrom pacified, and they grab the Holy Man disguise. And now I imagine they're going to diverge a little bit. Peter Dutton is heading down into the Crow's hideout, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, as I thought, Peter Dutton is going to go for the elite for the Maelstrom condition first, and then gonna do both Vanya and Outrunner in a quick fetch quests. So yeah, in a way, my prediction went through, at least for Peter here. But TK I think, is going for the tractor snail on Wazir, waiting for the flags to be raised.
Yeah, there's lots
Yeah, I
of
think he
little
is.
there's little nuances and tweaks to the general kind of like brick lure that we often see in Mumbai more often than not. Some of it has to do with when the flag is raised for the Maelstrom. Obviously, the flag being raised. Oh my god. Obviously, the flag being raised is kind of dependent upon which start. Some of that, the different starts have different timings for that. I'll be honest, some of that nuance is lost on me. I'm not a very experienced Mumbai player. but I imagine these guys know what they're doing. At least I'd like to believe so.
There is a lot of nuances, as I said, between R16 and R17. There's a lot of like new small discoveries, but the fact of the matter is, not a lot of the side guys have changed between then and now for Mumbai specifically.
What is TK doing? Oh, that's right. He's luring this guard back here. So did he not get the maelstrom in the beginning?
Yeah, he didn't. I think he's going. As I said, he's either going for the snail on the tractor or he's going to kill Maelstrom inside the changing room.
I'm not familiar with.
No, I think he is going for the snail on the tractor.
I am not familiar with that, but we did while we were talking. Peter did
I
get
could
the
explain it to
sniper
you.
kill on Maelstrom.
Yeah, he did. Like I said, for me, Peter is pretty typical here. Let's say, just pretty archetypal Mumbai run. Meanwhile, TK is going for a variation of that by trying to. Actually, this is something a bit new for Peter. He's trying to beat the clock on that wood.
TK does
At
just
least
now
that's
get
what
the
I'm
kill on the
thinking.
Maelstrom as well, so now they're even. Peter's got a bit more of a head start. Oh, and he gets
And Dutton
noticed.
got found by the makeup crews.
Yeah, someone was enforcing him as he was jumping over the railing there. That sucks.
I
Pretty
think
big
his
loss.
tactic isn't gonna be changing much,
My
which is
stream looks like it's solid, so I don't think my internet is the problem. Are you lagging at all, Bella?
I'm using the stream feed. Hold on, let me check yours right now.
My bitrate looks pretty okay.
All right. It looks okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's no delay at least on my end, but yeah, I think it is a bit messy at least on my end.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is. It just hitched on me.
All right. Hopefully it
It
holds up
literally
okay.
just hitched on me.
Okay. So Peter's gonna be tracing all of his steps here, just like he did the first go around. He's got a lot of work in front of him to catch up to TK. I believe. So, if you want Vanya to get to the falling object without Dawood, then that means after you start the brick lure. I can't like imagine what this looks like. I guess you would have to try to intercept Dawood. You want to peel Vanya's followers off of her, and then you want to also catch Dawood before he reaches the boat, right? You want to probably try to pacify him on the barge. At least that's what my brain is kind of talking me through as far as getting Vanya to the falling object. The next map will be Sapienza. Okay, TK is what I. Why is TK messing with the tailor? Bella, I'm not sure if you're still there or not, but I can't.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry, I was just talking a bit.
Some of
I
those
think
silences
he's
just felt
trying to
like
get the scissor.
I wasn't sure if you
I
accidentally
know,
muted yourself or not.
I know. I'm always like pretty away every time I'm with your cast here, but I am not. Trust me. I think TK is trying to find a scissor.
Oh, that's right. And
The
both of those
scissor.
disguises down there enforce the tailor. So
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a fun time. I think where Peter Dutton grabs it is far safer. Just grabbing it off the makeup room.
Yeah, he does have to dodge the enforcers around here, though. But so he's got the scissors. Yeah, TK, as Joker is pointing out in the chat, I think he grabbed these disguises because he believes he's trespassing as a thug downstairs, which is not the case. So he's just got these pacifications to make. You can even lure this guy up
I
here.
think TK is just keep trying to get a lure on and just oh my god.
Oh my gosh, body found for Peter. Who was that? Was that the Bollywood? That was the Bollywood crew disguise.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because the lady that checked the camera goes downstairs, and then they just gonna try to find the guy again. So yeah, if the ragdoll isn't right, they're gonna just get found.
Oh my gosh! And then TK loses the lock on.
Oh my god!
He's really getting trolled.
Bit of an amateur hour here. Also, welcome viewers. Welcome to the chat, and yeah, it is quite a rough patch there for Peter. Although it is to be expected. In Hitman, you really shouldn't leave a dirty body around unless you're sure that the cycle is clean.
Mumbai is just
and that's a double impact for Peter.
Oh, good. Well, at least he's only 47 seconds into his run here. Mumbai is one of these maps where like mistakes when they happen, even after you have just a couple minutes of work, like you've only been playing for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then you make a mistake, still to have to retrace all of those steps, it just gets very tiresome and it wears you down.
Yeah, that's kind of it really for the big fight maps. It's really game of attrition. Unless if the spin is quick, then yeah, no, it's not a game of attrition. It's just gonna be a 6-minute job and then done. Especially if you're looking at the top players like Scruffy or 13, those people can just get it done. But if it's something in the midfield with a spin that is not exactly optimized like this one, it's gonna be pretty much just a game of attrition, or rather endurance.
Yeah, long maps like Mumbai, Santa Fortuna. I would
say some spins on Colorado, like life kills on penalty graves. That is quite long.
Colorado's a good example of another one, yeah. But TK looks to be getting ready for the Dawood maneuver. I think Vanya is still up in the wind, or TK is just like clearing out the barge here. I think that's more likely.
Question is does he know where Vanya is? Because I think Vanya arrived first. Correctly. Meanwhile, Peter is pausing there a bit.
Checking his map maybe, or hit maps. Wants to check out the inside of that cabinet. What's okay, TK's just coming up here to grab Bollywood crew disguise maybe? Yeah, he's not so worried about clearing out the barge yet. Oh my gosh. Okay, he does see the other coin.
Yeah, the NPC is going to pick up.
Peter's making his way back into the tower. He's re-sniped the Maelstrom, and now he's going to get his Bollywood crew disguise.
As I said, he's pretty much just set on the plan. He just need to get that one execution and then press finish. And that would have been it. Like, that's kind of the thing with Peter that I really noticed. It's just he is very much one plan man. And it's an easy one to work with, but like sometimes you really do just need to risk it, especially in these long maps like these.
Yeah, I mean, you can either risk and improvise and tweak some things up, or, you know, I also understand kind of having, I don't want to say it's a one-track mind, but sticking to the plan.
Exactly. Like sticking to the plan usually pays off, especially in a roulette. But like, um, for long format maps like these or long spins, in particular, you're going to get some payoff just rethinking the approach sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so TK's
You're
got his
supposed.
disguise, heading back across the barge. Peter also in the same disguise, and might be getting ready to. TK just ignores the barge. And so does Peter. Hmm.
Peter's audio is glitching out on me. I hope you're not blasting the audio from his stream.
No, no.
Yeah, his stream is glitching out on me.
Match audio is pretty quiet.
All right, noted.
So Peter finally is initiating the brick lure. I think TK just tossed the brick as well. Yes. So they've both initiated the brick lure.
Peter, well known for fucked audio. I mean, it's NBN. I'm not faulting him on that. So
Excuse me. Now Peter is taking care of the food vendor outside the beach house here.
think he's going for the thug downstairs, or is he gonna grab it elsewhere? I think he's grabbing this thug right here. Right here. I believe that is normal thug, not elite.
Yes, those are
So
just
that
the
is
regular
eligible.
street thugs. So TK will be peeling these guards off of Vanya. Be very
Quick
careful.
swing of the pen.
All right, and then Vanya keeps moving.
Just need to drag a little, even though I don't think that should be needed. Like behind the ADRL, it should be fine in terms of POV count, but cost abundance of safety by this point because 14 minutes in, and you pretty much only have one more retry if you fail this one.
Peter hasn't stopped Vanya at all. He hasn't. I don't know if you need to though. That's the thing. I'm not sure if you actually need to separate Vanya's followers from her. Like maybe she's totally safe in the path of the falling object without her people, so it doesn't make a difference. But TK did.
Yeah, I don't recall. I have to recheck Ruri for that. But if I recall correctly, one of the targets needs to be have their guards knocked out.
So Joker, I mean, Chad is pondering
Joker.
as well, and Joker just clarified that you don't have to do that. So I probably would have done the same thing as TK though, because I didn't know for certain if that was the case. So there's Vanya under the boat for Peter. He's switching into the thug disguise because I guess he'll plan to kill Dawood first. Hopefully Vanya does not hear it from where she is. I think it'll be okay. So TK timing that thrown distraction very nicely. Here comes Dawood with his guards. Peter doing the same thing. He's bringing out the food vendor a little bit earlier, but it shouldn't be an issue. The snail.
One of the bodyguard is still awake for TK here.
Oh no! You better throw. Oh my god! He can't not lock on with the egg. Oh my god!
No! He's gonna wake. He's gonna wake up.
Oh my god!
I have a bad feeling about that. Okay, it's still wake up. Oh my god! No, one of the.
No, he's okay. I think TK's all right.
I noticed. Yeah, I think the guard on the barge found it. Yep, there it is. I kind of called it too.
Oh my
god!
I
think that's straight up found. Yeah, that's a straight up body found.
Who?
TK needs to TK. Yeah,
And
that's
then
a
he gets,
restart.
and then he punches Vanya. Oh my god! It all falls apart at the end.
I had a yeah that was bad.
Peter's still in a really good
That was
spot, but Vanya's leaving now.
oh man.
he
Yeah,
he
it is
didn't.
going wrong.
This is a tough. This is a tough Mumbai. This is not your average easy brick lure Mumbai.
Mhm. Yep. But of course, Peter has an option here to kill inside of the base. But of course, it's gonna be a hard one.
Is there a falling object in the rail yard?
Yes, yes, there is a lot of them. It's just really hard to get executed properly.
Oh man, that sucks. Peter was looking so good because he got the whole Dawood thing went off without a hitch.
He pretty much needs to improvise to get that lamb. Yeah, exactly. Lambs or bird cages, those two work. But yeah, it's just not fun. Peter is in for a world of pain right now.
Especially if he's not practiced with this and he's just gonna try to figure it out live.
Yeah, base is not a particularly popular approach. At least for Dawood, tower kill is very well known, especially with the painter's isolation. But for Vanya, the rail yard is pretty under researched by a lot of people, except for the likes of Apricot, who are very well knowledged on this map.
I mean, everyone just prefers to get Vanya out of the train yard so that way they don't have to
Yeah,
learn it. But
exactly.
certainly
Yeah.
there is a reason to learn because now Peter's having to confront. I don't want to say this is totally uncharted territory, but I suspect most players don't know how to do this like reliably. So we're seeing a lot of improvisation from Peter now.
Yep, just a lot of improv, and to be honest, I kind of expect that to be the case. But of course, just like TK before he restarted, he pretty much just have it pretty much on the back. He just needs to get out.
Very interested to see what Peter figures out here.
We are now officially below 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's
the timer.
If Peter rips, then there's a very small chance he'll be able to do it in the time that remains.
Yeah, for both players there is still time, at least for average Miami at around Mumbai at around 10 minutes. There's still time for both players to retry again, but again, he's pretty much just gonna have to figure it out and improvise because, man, it just sucks.
I feel like you would probably want to delay Vanya somehow, like substantially, like if you don't have to get her guards off of her, that's fine. Maybe it would pay to do that though, and then just leave a couple of coins for her, or I don't know, just something to slow her down a couple seconds.
Or yeah, it should have been maybe just KOing right before the boat. Would have been just the KO everyone in that meeting spot.
All right, TK gets that sniper maelstrom kill. By far the easiest part of this spin.
Yeah, it is because Elite Thug is everywhere, and it is not a life kill on Maelstrom. That would change this thing substantially, let's say.
Man, I feel so bad for Peter. This is a tough spot to be in.
Oh my god, he's just keep walking on, crouching on the bush. He's just risking to get found there. Whenever you sprint sneak inside of the bush, it just lures people with the noises.
Yeah. Man, what would you even do? I mean, you can try to peekaboo her, but I mean that assumes you can be under a falling object. where other people aren't also looking at you, just Vanya, and maybe using some distraction shots, throwing some coins. I can only guess. Peter's freaking out. I probably would be too if I were in his position right now.
Yeah, I think both of us would.
It's just trying to lure this woman out here. 6 minutes left on the clock.
Oh dear.
Okay, I mean, slowly but surely, he's thinning out. He's thinning out the area. There's still like 4 guards in there.
Honestly, at this point, Red Fox is very much in the cards here. Just knock everybody out, and then position Banya right on that birdcage.
I mean, there's Vanya, there's the birdcage. There's certainly a solution here that someone could realize, and hopefully Peter can do it. I really want to see this work. But God, there's so many people around her. It's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
He's got one calmer dart left. The person's no longer investigating the distraction? I believe TK has done the brick lure and stripped Vanya's guards off of her. I think. Less than 5 minutes left now.
That's not even gonna hit, I think. Yeah, got found.
Oh no, and he gets spotted.
He had the chance to restart about at 5 minute mark 5 minutes ago, but by now it's just I don't think he could get a run type back again here.
No.
No, yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Like, I wouldn't give up if I were him, of course.
It's all on TK
but
now.
God, fucking dang it, yeah.
TK's the only one who holds something that could turn into a victory.
Oh, shoot. TK actually, Peter actually exited the map. Yeah. Yeah, he actually fully exited. Nice. Oh my god.
I mean, that's it. He knows there's no chance to make anything happen in 4 minutes. So
that just sucks.
If something should happen to TK and they do the same thing, then we can just skip the remaining time on the timer and move to the next match.
Yeah, that's most likely what's going to happen, honestly.
Well, unless TK can make this work.
I really hope so. Like, it's a bummer seeing a tie that is not just seeing a timeout tie. It's always a bummer because that means neither players understand what to do.
TK still hasn't even thrown the brick yet. If he does have any amount of time to complete this in, like, it's not a second more than he has on the clock, if that. Honestly, I don't think there's enough time to get it done. But he'll try. He'll fight to the end, and I don't blame him. I would do the same thing. Yeah, 3 minutes to go. Just now starting the brick lure. Dogwood takes, like, more than a minute to get down. Yeah, both players, I think, certainly understood what to do. I mean, even me, Chad, saw the falling object Vanya, and I was like, huh, okay, well, that's going to be an issue because you need her to get to the meeting spot, but then everyone also just intercepts Dawood after he crosses the barge, and that doesn't leave you a lot of time. And,
yeah, because a lot of people knock out Vanya first. It would have been an invert where Dawood is the one to be dispatched first.
It's definitely one of the more interesting Mumbai spins that you could hope to see.
Yeah, I would say if Apricot is watching, he's very much on the way to making a video on the spin.
my gosh, these guards are acting weird for TK. They keep acting like they're gonna catch him.
Yeah, that's the rubber banding that IOI is implementing to make sure that the story keeps going on. But like, it's always so weird when you're seeing it in action.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Taryn. Was just trying to like kind of catch everybody on the barge, because that saves you a little bit of time, right? You don't have to wait for him to be leaving the barge, and worrying about the
Yeah,
food vendor.
that would have been what I do as well. It's just, most people train for Vanya first instead of Barge first.
And it's also
Meanwhile,
just
Peter
like
Dutton.
it's
I'm
tweaked.
sorry.
It's tweaked from like what everyone is used to. And if you're not familiar with like doing that tweak of like, okay, I just got to isolate Dogwood a little bit earlier, you might get the placement wrong. You might get the timing a little bit wrong. You might just be unlucky no matter what. So this was definitely destined to be. He's trying to shoot the virus with a shotgun. um, this was destined to be an interesting Mumbai.
And of course, we're now on our way to Sapienza in 17 seconds and then some.
Let's see the Bartoli virus snipe. Come on, Peter. He's trying to get at least 1 point on the board. This is a secret. Not many people know this, but you can actually earn a point this way for your roulette matchup. And that is it. Time is out.
And,
as far as the spin is concerned, it looks like TK figured out how to get the scissors kill on Dawood. Let's see if he can just get the falling object on Vanya for posterity's sake.
That's a draw, and we're not pulling a NASCAR here and giving overtime to a TK. He got it, but
wow.
just that 1 minute too late.
So he does show that he's capable and knows how to do it. Just, yeah. Within a minute. It was close.
Too late. Man.
It was close. I thought he might have enough time, and he didn't have enough time just by like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it sucks, but hey, either way.
I mean, good on him for completing it to the best of his ability, even after the final buzzer. Mm-hmm. Still good to see it kind of come together. If unfortunately it doesn't ultimately matter, that map will end with a tie, each player being awarded 1 point, and we move now to our second map, which is Sapienza.
30 minutes and 52 seconds. Man, we need to bring back the old 47-minute timer. Bob, okay, are you with me here? 47-minute timer.
I'm glad it was only 30 minutes.
No.
At a certain point, we do just have to move on, you know? Time limits are there. Hard limits, hard stops for a reason.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hey, admin. I saw spin coming and I'm like, no, we're still on intermission.
All right, so unfortunately, we're going to have to delete that prediction because there was no winner. So everyone gets their channel points back, and we will start a new prediction for Sapienza.
I am going to visit again and put it on Dutton.
2 minutes to predict, starting now. All right, so looking at our player statistics, we have.
All right, chat, put it all on. Put it all on Dutton.
TK's been here a total of 13 times with 7 wins and 6 losses, a personal best of 6 minutes and 58 seconds. And Peter Dutton has been here 11 times, 5 wins, 6 losses, personal best 5 minutes and 11 seconds. Add respin to the prediction or tie.
Yeah, true. That would have been it, honestly.
We probably should do that on maps like New York and Dartmoor.
Also, yeah, that said Peter, not TK. Yo, Those who predicted TK is gonna come out massive. Oh my god, no.
Wait. Did we just have like a 5-minute delay? I think we may have had a 5-minute delay. Someone might be bugged. Or
Let me check on the Discord chat here. TK is asking that a delay. It is his issue with the overlay.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he is having an issue where I think that is straight up this element bug there. I don't know what browser TK is on then, because I have normal thing on Chromium. I use Brave personally.
Sounds like mobile.
Yeah, it looks very mobile-y level of comical size, but like, oh yeah, right, he's on PlayStation. I just remembered. So yeah, it is. It could be phone. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get it sorted. The players are in communication. The admin is involved. So I'm not sure if this will be the spin. I think Cab said this will be respun.
Of course, it will be a respawn because the spin accidentally got released early. It is gonna be a respin, as far as I remember. That's how it is.
They'll get it. They'll get it sorted out. I think there might still be those Cloudflare issues that was like affecting a vast majority of the internet because it's all based on like what one company does.
Because everybody is using Cloudflare DNS protection and their DNS services.
Sure, let's go with that. I'm no technical expert, but I'm just saying, Twitch and everything across the internet seem to be like breaking, so that might still be happening. Discord.
Thankfully, I'm not having that issue here in Asia, and remember that we are very much relying on Cloudflare for a lot of our infrastructure.
True, that's the other part about the Hitman community is we're international. So sometimes it's the Australian internet, sometimes it's the Asian internet, the German internet.
I mean, for Australian, that is very much understandable. Especially if you're in the East Coast, like up here. Is Peter East or West? I forgot about that.
I'm not sure. Yeah. But we do have our spin. Looks like it is working for both players now. We're back on the clock. We're 90 seconds out from the prediction. And fingers crossed for technical stability.
Both players are very competent here in Sapienza. Hopefully this will be a great match to watch here. Both of them with 6 losses, but TK has the edge on the win with 7 wins. While Peter Dutton has 5. But of course, Peter has the advantage of understanding how to do Sapienza quickly with his 511 RTA for personal best.
Yes. Yeah, this is another one that feels like it could be a coin toss. It might be another Mumbai, which is a bitter fight back and forth for a full 30 minutes. As long as the gameplay is good, I'm here for it. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
At least for me, at least for Sapienza, the 30-minute spins are usually filled with restarts, and it could be a close chokes and all that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But for Mumbai, it's usually 30 minutes because it is a 30-minute spin.
I mean, that was one of the hairier Mumbai spins, I think you could hope to see. There are a couple I could think of that are difficult or just time-consuming, and that's certainly one that's on the list. But without further ado, the spin is here, and it is Silvio Caruso, Hatchet as lab technician, and Francesca with the next snap as a gardener.
Ooh, somebody's gonna do the gardener absolutely a gardener here. TK is starting gardener. Meanwhile, Peter is going for a lab technician. So yeah, this is definitely reeks of virus lore or doing the double down on the double through Gardner.
I don't know that I've ever seen a virus lure, honestly, but I hope to see something interesting.
I've seen those several times on both actual live matches and of course doing it on my own. Under the direction of our Italian associate, Rupan Sensei. Welcome, who's here in the chat, our resident Sapienza expert.
I mean, it does make sense with lab technician being one of the kills. You'll certainly give it consideration.
No, actually, both. The fact that both lab tech and Gardner, it makes Fire Slur pretty much a go here. TK not fig. TK doesn't know. Oh no, he doesn't know the hatchet transport route. Just small micro tricks that I learned from Rupan as well, which is how to transport the hatchet across to the observatory.
Oh no, and he's struggling.
Yeah.
So far, though, Peter seems to be doing okay. He's going to toss the EMP at the laptop and cook the virus.
And that is a 2-minute timer on Peter Dutton until Francesca gets inside of the cave.
A 2-minute timer till when she reaches this doorway here.
Yeah, right. Estimated 2 minutes because variance on where she is also affects where how long it is exactly. But generally, it is around 2 minutes.
So he's switching into the Plague Doctor disguise, just, I imagine, so that he can stash the lab technician there. And
I think that is exactly what he's doing.
Going to get the hatchet next. TK's having a little bit better of a time moving around with the hatchet here. Just trying to get this into the observatory.
There are ways to do it that are easier and less risky than this one, but yeah. Which would be to carry it inside of the mansion and then using the hatchet as a way to throw it up.
More difficulty.
It is less difficult actually because there's only like two housekeeper that you need to distract with the thrown object lure.
Yeah, I would think there's probably an easier way to do it than the way TK is thinking too, but I also understand roulette brain and trying to figure out something that you haven't practiced can be really stressful.
Meanwhile, Franny is on timing here.
Speaking of timing, Peter's probably only got about 30 to 40 seconds before Franny will be where he wants her.
He is on time. He is very much on time.
Okay, good.
Question will be, will the door fuck him over? Nope, it's not.
Of course, because you want to stay on the back side of the door.
Okay, and that's it. That's it. He got it. There it is. He got the hatchet. He got the lab technician. You just need to stuff it in the briefcase, and there you go. I think that's it. That's a wrap for Peter here.
After he gets, so he's still got to get Silvio, but that's no major problem.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be, at least, for a player of Peter Dun's caliber.
TK appears to be just hoping to, wait until the 2-minute and 30-second. Are those guards eating darts?
Oh my god, yes! They did! I was going to... Oh my god. Yep.
Oh no, Peter!
I am taking Oh my god,
You cursed him. You cursed him, Bella, with the caster's curse. You're saying he's done, he's got it, GG's. And then rip. Oh my god, who could have predicted Sapienza guard behavior? And then TK rips as well. Oh, brother. That's...
I am about to make Australian politics jokes if I'm not taking meditation. I forgot that oh god, I just I couldn't believe it. That was not fun to see.
Painful. Painful. It all went so well, too.
But of course, that also gives me a quick reminder to everybody. If you that you shouldn't really do that until the last moment that you need to do it. Shooting the control panel. Like if you don't need it right now, don't do it because the upstairs version is a bit more sketchy than the downstairs version.
Yeah, it only takes at most like not even a minute for Silvio to make it to the observatory.
Mm.
Peter gets spotted by one of those lab guards when he throws the EMP. Remember, throwing the EMP is illegal.
Just like how throwing the hatchet is also illegal. That's what TK did. Throwing an illegal item, and then throwing it at the camera. Both of those are enforceable action by the NPC.
So both players are pretty much, we're 6 minutes into the spin here, and neither of them has really gained a lead yet, or rather, kept a lead.
Although, as I said before, I would rather have a restart fest of a gameplay than to see just one people trying to do a spin for 10 minutes.
TK's strat has changed here. He tranquilized those two, the guard and the golfer, Roberto Vegas or Vargas, whatever his name is.
Vargas, yep, Roberto Vargas.
Calmered them, stashed a gardener disguise there, and then so he says, "Screw it! I'm not going to try to juggle the hatchet. I'm just going to figure out some other way to move it where I need it to go."
Chopper Gate in Miami taught me to never assume it's over. Chopper Gate in Miami taught me to fucking knock out the guard.
But now the people are awake. Somehow they've gotten woken up. I don't know if the camera saw them or somehow they started waking up, and so now TK has another problem, which is, now I need to get back into the gardener disguise again.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people right in front of where the disguise is. So grabbing another gardener disguise, basically.
Yeah.
Or somehow he gets a moment to switch back in there. And now he's trying to throw the hatchet at the camera. Which...
The timing is impeccable for Peter here for another attempt at Franny.
This doesn't feel like a good idea from TK. Alright, but he does make it work. Peter trying to get himself wedged behind the door here. Getting ready to jump on Francesca. Snap her neck.
Yep. Just a quick resort to violence. Bash once, bash twice, and then punch on the head, and then there you go, snap.
Done deal.
Hmm. Quick, but unlike OJ, it's not messy and bloody.
TK is a little bit late here for the timing on Francesca. I'm worried. He's gonna...
It's not that late to be. Oh yeah, it is very late. It is very late now.
Yeah, that guard only stares into that corner for maybe 6 seconds or so, and I feel like you want to be in there much earlier than 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
I won't say 6 seconds, but yes, it is quite shorter than you think, especially if you're approaching it late. And there you go, Peter Dutton gets it. That's it.
Got the hatchet.
There you go.
Boom.
He just needs to get up to the plane, and that should be clear.
Okay. Let's be cautiously optimistic. Get to the plane. Do it safely. No ripperoonies.
Timestamps, that's it. Oh, wow, really? Guys. And
we gotta be careful. We've already
oh
seen
no, that's a
we've already seen some cursed luck.
that's a failed ledge skip by Peter there. But yeah, that's it. 10 minutes and 21 RTA.
GG's. That was a pretty good. That was a good Sapienza. It wasn't too long. It was dramatic. There was some high stakes rips, some clear problems to, find solutions to. Moving the hatchet around. Good deal.
Yep. And yep, as I said, believe in the Dutton sweep, baby. Boom.
Very nice. And we will start a new prediction for what could potentially be. Wait, are we guaranteed another map, or this is potentially the decider?
No, we would get all maps, I think.
Just because the first map was a tie, I feel like.
Yeah, it's best of 5. It's five
guaranteed
five,
map
five is
4.
possible.
All right, so we will have
Yeah,
another
yeah.
map after Berlin. Right on. That felt right, but I didn't want to assume without knowing for sure. 2 minutes until predictions close. Go ahead and make your wagers, folks. Who's going to take it on Berlin? Look at those stats. Okay. TK has been here a total of 21 times across their career. 11 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw. Peter, on the other hand, has been here 5 times. 1 win and 4 losses, and that win was 26 minutes and 11 seconds. On paper, it doesn't look like Peter is the stronger candidate on Berlin. So we might see TK even up the scoreboard, make it 3-3. I don't mean to upset the Dutton believers by suggesting that, but personal best of 7 minutes and 52 seconds and slightly more wins than losses. It does make TK look a little bit stronger.
But of course, Peter Dutton has been. Both players have been on the hunt, I believe, on their off season, especially in particular.
Where's the vote for a tie?
These big 5 maps.
You think we need a tie vote on this one? I don't think so.
Yes, it is because of the head stat. Thank you for noticing, Barber B.
I have a feeling this will be a satisfying Berlin.
Which one is more satisfying, this Berlin or Snickers?
Like the candy bar?
Yeah, because Snickers always satisfies.
Well, the most satisfying thing would be a Snickers and Berlin.
I can't believe you don't know the tagline for Snickers. Oh my god.
Went over my head. But why don't you take away the spin, Bella?
Alright, sure, why not? So, Agent 1, Scrap Sword Club Crew. Agent 2, Injected Poison Biker. Agent 3, Loud Assault Rifle Dealer. Agent 4, Explosion Accident Technician. And of course, Agent 5, Silence Pistol and DJ.
Alright, well, no live kills. Scrap Sword. Nah.
None that are really that interesting, I'd say. It's a pretty typical club restart here, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think like an old grizzled roulette player, but this doesn't look that interesting to me. I mean, dealer, yippee, how exciting. A dealer grab, oh boy. I wonder what they'll do.
Yeah, that is honestly the highlights, at least for me here. Especially with that with the fact that it is allowed kill. And yeah, Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
injected
would have
is
been
live.
where the
Injected is a live kill. What I meant by that was none of the targets have no target pacification on it. But you are correct. Injected poison is a live kill. I should have been more clear. But anyways,
But, oh
the
my
spin's
god, that's
underway here. Peter throws his briefcase over the edge. I think that was after he stashed the scrap sword in it too.
I am so sorry, chat, but that was just too funny. That was so funny to watch.
It just bounced over the edge.
Oh god.
Hitman be like that sometimes. So TK is gonna set up. Okay, he's gonna do a remote explosive. He's gonna lure up Agent Banner. He's gonna set up Agent Green for the remote explosive technician kill.
Which is pretty in sync because Banner is wearing Technician himself. So yeah, we are very much looking at 2 kills in a row here. That is not gonna be a...
Agent Swan checking in.
And I think he was trying to like peekaboo Swan down, but I don't think it took.
No, he's trying to just do the gutter lure here, but yeah, he messed up that chain. And there you go. He gets it now. Oh my god, no!
Oh, come on, Peter.
Punch now, punch now. There you go. Okay, that's it. Oh dear. That
Nice.
could have gone so much worse.
A little messy, but he got it done.
Mm-hmm.
Agent Swan, are you still there?
Though that might throw the timing off on other kills here.
Are you still there?
The one that I'm thinking of in particular would be the
He's sharp, so be sharper.
the dealer and DJ one, because I would assume that agent who was the name? That Montgomery and who's the other guy again that goes to the security room? I forgot already.
Chamberlain.
I'm sorry. Chamberlain, yeah. I would say that both of those are in the cards if you're going to do a green kill, but I think Peter is going for other way here. He's going for the
Getting his biker disguise. TK is also getting ready to get the scrap sword kill on Swan. So he's going to inject Lowenthal.
is a kill. Yeah,
The
right.
injected
that is
poison.
Lowenthal. I have been gone for a while, man. So yeah,
Agent Lowenthal?
I am pretty rusty with agent naming in Berlin.
I've always been rusty with agent naming.
That's a second agent down.
Agent what's his face?
Out there. We could not have
Agent
saved
what's his face for real.
Labor and still...
Pence is in contention, but does he have concussion duck or any other way to kill him? I don't think Thames would be a wise decision.
I mean, I suppose you could, but Thames is kind of out of the way. At this point for Peter, at least. I'm thinking he didn't do anything to Banner, so he could lure Banner down behind the DJ booth and get silenced pistol kill on him, or save him for... I mean, dealer kill doesn't really make sense there. You would want to get that kill in Rolf's office, I imagine, where it's soundproof. Or from far away enough. I suppose Thames would also be a good one for the loud AR kill for that reason. Because you can get him somewhere where no one can hear the gunshot. Or at least where no one will find him when you make the gunshot. Alright, so Peter's getting ready to pounce on Agent Green there.
Rena's gonna be a quick explosive kill here, I think.
And he'll also... Okay, he's going to lure Banner up to the top.
Got him. Showtime.
We also have the loud AR already,
Don't
so
waste the opportunity. We don't need our noses bloody today.
I believe he's bringing Agent Banner up simply for his disguise, and then as far as the kill he'll use
he's just
on
going to shoot
Banner,
the propane tank normally.
he'll probably have to come back up as the DJ. Alright, TK gets himself a scrap sword kill on Swan.
Are you still there?
Ooh, that's slick.
That's a second agent.
Slick subdue there by Banner.
We could not have stacked the deck more in our favor, and still.
By Peter there on Banner. Sorry. So, that
Peter
is
gets his
green.
explosive kill on green, yep. Now just has the loud AR kill and silence pistol DJ.
Both
So
of those can be done downstairs between
We've lost a third. We're
between
paying for our mistakes with
the,
That's true, actually. I think
Montgomery.
the security room might not be a bad spot to get a loud kill.
Yeah, it would be the spot if you want to do it. Or if you want to go full balls, you can do it like right now, right in the stairs. But of course, there will be a lot of body to box before you do that. Or you can do the one next to the security room. That is also soundproof.
So Peter's considering his options right now. I think, yeah, he's gonna go for. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have Banner because he already used Banner.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just
It's-
Chamberlain or Montgomery.
Chamberlain and Montgomery, pretty much. That's what I was thinking as well. But the timing is just not matching. At least as far as I remember, Berlin timings right now.
I have no indication of what the timings are for Berlin, so I would just be guessing or waiting if I was in their position. But it looks like Peter's found Montgomery, getting ready to come down the stairs.
Oh, okay. So we are in cycle then. Yeah, actually, we are in cycle 6 minute 10. There is Chamberlain, and here is Montgomery. So yeah, he's pretty much in cycle here. Yeah, you just need to. Oh man, no, 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 no!
Oh my God, Peter, what were you doing?
Yeah, Chamberlain turns around and looked at that dealer door first, and then go into the security room.
He just ran around the corner and threw it into the escort's face, like head on.
And then TK got found while trying to inject Montgomery.
He was possessed by the spirit of propane. Like it was almost like he had no control over himself. Like that propane flask was dragging 47 around, calling the shots. Double rips. Oh my God, TK loses it too.
Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Oh man.
I gotta say, this is a pretty good match so far. There's a lot of drama, a lot of back and forth. And we're going to see very similar runs from each player. Peter working on the scrap sword kill for Swan. TK heading up onto the roof, setting up green. Luring Banner.
Be careful, or you may not spot him until it's too late.
Making it happen. Alright, Peter gets the scrap sword kill done on Swan.
Agent Swan, are you still there?
Yeah, so I think both players are pretty much locked on their strategy here. Just need to get one execution done.
Stay focused. He's not playing.
Did you call again? Yeah, it's fine. I'm right there. Just wait. Institution section of my own. Yeah, I know.
Alright, Peter heading into the garage. TK luring up Agent Banner.
That's our guy. Wakey,
We might
wakey,
have a
gentlemen.
possible disturbance. I'm moving to
Go,
investigate. We'll
Don't
keep
let
you
him slip
posted.
through your fingers. No games. No cat and mouse. Just get it done.
Freaky.
Peter's gonna grab himself the free biker disguise. Get that injected poison kill on Lowenthal.
Going to need another cycle, I think. No. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, no. I was like,
Oh
could
my
be fine,
God.
could be not. Yeah, and then that happened. Like, I already had a feeling that he will be found out injecting
Yeah.
the biker there.
Those other guys in the
Like my
garage
own
are
fault.
moving around. So you gotta watch out for those sight lines. Meanwhile, it's going all right for TK. Still hasn't confirmed any of the kills yet, but he will be, I believe, getting this kill outright on Agent Swan. He has Agent Green and Agent Banner pacified. I believe he hasn't done anything yet to them.
Did you call again? Yeah, it's fine. I'm back.
All right, Peter gets the scrap sword kill.
Agent Swan, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm not sure if
We've lost one. Learn from it, gentlemen.
Hold on,
okay,
I'll be
TK
back.
did explode Banner.
I'll be back real quick here.
Or was it Agent Green that he exploded?
Someone just threw something.
All right, well, in any case, TK is changed into Club Crew. Gonna try to get Swan. Sometimes it's hard for the casters to keep up on Berlin. Just speaking from my own personal experience there. Okay, so TK did explode
Agent Banner, report. Are you there?
Agent Green, and he still has Banner pacified in the stairway.
The knight takes rook. That's another one. Agent Lowenthal?
All right, Peter
Turn this situation
successfully...
That's two. Don't make this personal or you'll get
Did he... Peter just got the poison injection kill, I believe. Yeah. All right, now heading downstairs. Agent Tremaine will be leaving the security room. Or, sorry, that's Montgomery.
This is Montgomery. If you see anything, report to me or Zhao. Understood? Roger.
And Peter is luring Agent Montgomery back to the DJ booth area here. And he gets a clean pacification on Montgomery and his guard. No issues there.
As long as we don't accidentally overload the system.
Gonna grab himself this DJ. He's just knocking everybody out. TK is also getting ready to set upon Montgomery and his escort.
This is Montgomery. Resume new position. Roger.
We're now at the halfway mark.
I need a report.
15 minutes remain.
Montgomery. Montgomery's been killed. He was
TK playing very carefully, not taking any chances on those bodies getting found. So he wants to inject Montgomery. Especially as he's rounding these tiny corners. All right, Peter will be waiting for Agent Tremaine to leave the security room. There goes TK getting the injected poison kill on Montgomery. Peter just biding his time. Here he goes. Oh my god, and the thrown KO is heard! It was so close. It was right on the edge of being like a side KO. And I guess just slightly more on the side of side KO than not. Because only one of the two guards in that room heard it, which was strange. But that sucks. That's tough. That's a tough deal from Peter. Here goes TK getting ready to grab the dealer. Gonna drag him into a dark corner here and take his disguise. So I believe he killed Green and he saved Agent Banner to go up there and shoot him with the loud AR. And now he just needs to figure out who he's going to kill with a silenced pistol. Oh my god! And then he gets found trespassing because he runs past the enforcer into the public area. Oh my god, why would you not just take the door? Oh, man, TK, that sucks. Damn. You guys are running out of time. They don't have a lot of restarts left. That's tough. All right, so Peter back on top. 1 kill on the board. He's eliminated Swan with a scrap sword, and he's doing the same kind of deal. He's heading into the garage. He's distracting Lowenthal, grabbing the biker disguise, injecting Lowenthal. But trying to get good timing. My gosh. You can tell he's like panicking, or he's playing very... He's hurrying. He's got himself in a hurry. I did say no chance for a tie. Oh my god. But it's looking at might. Alright. TK just got the silenced pistol kill as the DJ. Peter just got the injected poison kill as the biker. This is a very different approach from TK.
The knight takes rook. That's another one down. Do not let him turn this situation around on us.
Peter gets himself some camera trouble, but it's not really that much trouble. Alright, I wonder what TK's gonna do next. He might lure down Agent Banner? No, he's just gonna run up to the roof. Peter blue eggs the 2 guards in the room. Or one of the guards. The other one's not going to respond to it.
No way.
Alright, no more camera trouble, but you don't want to leave that body lying there. Although I suppose it's not a big deal if it's just Agent Tremaine who comes in there, but then you have to worry about Montgomery coming in. Speaking of Tremaine... And TK is getting ready to jump on Montgomery. Oh my gosh, no! Wow. Oh, that's close. That was so close, TK. He almost lost it. He gently tossed the briefcase. Peter just getting himself... into another situation where he has to restart. Oh my god. This is a Berlin match, all right. This is my kind of Berlin, truthfully. I like it when things don't go according to plan. And when it's hard for the players. It's fun to see the people just skate through a Berlin in like 3 minutes or 4 minutes or whatever, don't get me wrong, but 21 minutes of dramatic Berlin battle, that's great fun to watch. TK's working on grabbing himself a dealer now. Peter completes the scrap sword kill.
Agent Swan.
Hopefully TK. Now I've seen the dealer get found back here somehow. I don't know who sees him, but he's gonna get himself into the dealer disguise and wonder who he'll get the loud AR kill on. Peter restarting once again from the club crew start. Okay, TK is just going to kill and box Montgomery, but that was going to be a gunshot heard. And he gets spotted switching disguises. You gotta be kidding me. Didn't he have the security room clear? He could have dragged him into the bathroom in there, or it would have been silent. Anywho, back to DJ start. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. If TK's gonna do it, he's gonna be setting a new personal record. And I mean, I feel like you could do this in theory. You could do this. This isn't super loadout heavy. Scrap sword isn't terribly far out of the way.
We're down a man. Stay focused. He's not playing. Chamberlain, report.
I'm no roulette guru, but I'm open to being corrected if I'm wrong. I know there's people out there in the chat who know if this could be done in sub 7. I'm pretty sure it is. So it's not impossible. Alright, Peter getting into his biker disguise. Gonna try to poison Lowenthal here.
Anyone there?
So that's 2 kills on the board for Peter, 1 kill for TK. Waiting on Montgomery.
Agent Lowenthal, please report.
I mean, you can tell both of these guys are playing their asses off. They're doing the best that they can.
Out there. We could not have stacked the deck.
I really hope one of them can make it work.
This is Montgomery. If you see anything, report to me or Jack.
Peter trying to lure Montgomery, but he's gone to the wind.
Oh my god.
That shouldn't be an
Bella?
issue for TK.
Bella co-casting a barbecue stream and then getting hit with some bullshit by their mom. Name a better duo. I'll wait. Fuck me.
If you have to duck out or anything, that's fine. I can keep going.
No, it's fine. It's fine now. But like, my mom's AC broken. Oh man, that sucks. So yeah, like an actual hardware inside is broken, and I knew it. This repeating issue.
Okay, Peter's got, sorry, Peter had just, Agent Tremaine came back in the security room. He pacified him, the 2 security guards. No issues there, takes care of the evidence. That's a good target for DJ kill, I would say.
It would be viable for both, actually, for both Loud and DJ.
And he's going to lure down Agent Banner a while. And
Wakey, wakey, gentlemen.
But yeah, he got pretty much all of them aligned here.
Still can.
He is very much ready to do all 3 down here, actually. He could do it. It would be risky, but he could do it. You got it. That is a 3.
Chamberlain, report. And that makes 3. The math was on our side. This shouldn't be happening.
there's Agent Banner.
Just really, really efficient work here by Peter. Just again need to get it clean. And
Okay.
TK got the hardest spin here on Agent 3, aka the assault rifle and bat dealer.
Yeah, just completes the loud AR kill. And now heading... He's got someone... Does he have someone up on the roof? I think he's still got somebody up there.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Peter gonna go grab himself the dealer disguise.
He is insane. The dealer just say, I think the dealer said that, are you insane?
Okay, Peter has agitated Agent Green, but it shouldn't matter because Green has a silence
And yep,
weapon.
he got found. I think that's the DJ that got found from upstairs. That is the issue of doing dirty body on yeah, the dirty body is on the dealer. The dealer got found upstairs, and then there you go, going down. Yeah, it's over. It's Jover. They just, oh man, that sucks for Peter there. Yeah.
TK could still... No.
He still has it. I think he still has it. It's just, yeah.
It is Jover.
He is still it's still possible.
I'm not so sure. I want to believe. I just don't.
Got him. Showtime.
Yeah, we'll let it play out. We'll see what happens.
Don't waste the opportunity. We don't need our noses bloody today.
Okay, well, he gets the kill in the wrong disguise, so I guess he just basically threw in the towel. And that will
That's a
end in a
big one.
tie. Wow, I guess I really should have put it as an option.
That's a draw, 2-4. And
We are
yeah,
guaranteed
we
map
see,
4. Where this is the one to decide it, unless TK wins.
there is map 5, I believe. There could be map 5 unless Peter wins.
Yeah, if TK wins on scale, we'll definitely get map 5.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like scale is going to sufficiently challenge these guys, just like we saw on all of the maps so far. Mumbai was interesting. Sapienza was interesting. That Berlin was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like a pattern is going to continue, you know? We'll set up another prediction here.
So yeah, Peter has been here twice, both losses. While TK has been here for yet a dozen times with 8 minutes and 57 RTA. So both players have the Isle of Scale as their Achilles heel, but of course that means equal ground. Let's say. So yeah, big expectations, and of course this could be the map that wraps it for Peter Dutton. So he does need to lock in his first scale win right here.
Yeah, this is it's either over or it will soon be over.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the outcomes we're looking at right now. TK could give us a 5th map if he can snatch a victory here. Looking at those lifetime performance stats, 2 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw across 12 outings to the Isle of Scale. Personal best of 857, and Peter has only been here twice, and both of those times did not win. You guys have
Like I
about
said,
a minute left to predict.
like I said, it is gonna be an equal ground. Both of these players have their share of bad times in scale. Of course, with Peter Dutton having the pressure of having to get this point just to wrap it up, and of course TK needs to win to get the tiebreaker, which is gonna be in Hokkaido.
I wouldn't be unhappy about seeing a Hokkaido.
Oh, I would absolutely.
I don't think
Oh,
anybody
oh.
here would be unhappy about seeing a Hokkaido.
Yeah, one of a pretty good one with the the quick ballet around.
All right, and go ahead and take away the spin, Bella.
All right, so it's gonna be Zoe killed by drowning as Butler, and then Sophia Washington with a screwdriver and Jebediah Block.
Oh my God, Jebediah Block. I'm calling it right now.
Oh man,
That's gonna be the thing
gonna
that.
be
That's gonna be the thing that. Oh, I mean, I
at
hope I'm
the
wrong.
very.
I hope I'm wrong.
Actually, no. You could do Jeb Block pretty much any time, and Sophia is not gonna be a life kill. So I would say doing Zoe first and foremost from Architect is good enough.
Mm-hmm. Just grabbing the butler real quick and then catching her in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Jebediah used to give players trouble, a couple seasons ago, but now there's items like the blue egg and the durian, and maybe they figured out something more reliable.
Chandler with the phone is very reliable, I'd say.
The question is, do they know it or are they practiced with it? Because there's a strat for everything, right? But it's like, do the players know it or have they practiced it enough? Some of us just kind of go in blind, speaking from experience. So it does look like TK is doing what you suggested as far as getting the butler first. Peter appears to be making her sick and then going for the butler. So they're doing this in different orders.
Trying to find what to knock out the butler with, and he found it. It's the titanium crowbar. But yeah, he gets it finally.
Huh? Hey, you can't throw things around. Wow.
Peter throws the blue egg. He does get the butler. It does get the guard off of him. Now he will need to make sure these bodies don't get found because the constant does walk through here. And he left the butler out in the open, and I feel like when you do that, there's certain ways that the constant, his behavior is like affected by like seeing bodies or like bullet distractions happening near him. Some make him flee, others just kind of freak him out a little bit. Not sure what a tranquilized body will do.
I think he's on a very tight timing here. Right, there you go. There's the toilet for Zoe, and yeah, Peter is very much on the way here. Just need to nail the grab on Jebediah.
One target down.
Although I believe he has yet to knock out Sophia, so that is another thing that he needs to tackle later.
Okay, TK does understand the peekaboo on Jebediah, but I'm not sure if it actually took. I think it did. So I think TK does have Jebediah coming in. That's good to see. So he's going to be trying to get Zoe with the radio lure at the same time. This is going to be really tight for TK.
What's she up to this time?
Because he has to pacify Jebediah and catch Zoe with the radio, and he misses, gets her guard instead, and has Jebediah lying out in the open here, although shouldn't be too high to hide him. Too hard to hide him. He's gonna have to wait until Sophia next cycle, though.
No, I think this would be the time, I think.
Or he might just work on Zoe in the meantime and plan to grab Sophia next cycle. It would have been ideal had he caught her, first try, obviously.
Should have caught him right now. Yep, there it is. Oh,
Peter is
man,
also
yeah.
trying, but
Peter missed it
missed just
Peter
like
missed
TK
it.
did.
entirely.
Too bad. Just gotta wait for that second cycle now.
Or at least Peter got the Sophia's personal guard there. But yeah, that is a huge setback on the time.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the next pass is, but I feel like her cycle's roughly 2 minutes or so. Between 2 and
I
3.
believe so. Mhm.
Looks like Peter is man. I don't like this angle of grabbing Jebediah. I mean, can you make it work? Sure, but you're making it a lot harder on yourself to try and get him out here. So this doesn't make me feel super confident.
Yeah, not the most fun.
Oh man, TK got 2 targets sick. And the bathroom he wanted Zoe to go in. Oh man.
Is gonna
She's gonna turn around.
And there you go. She got the turnaround that she need. That is it.
He waited. If she wasn't as far as she was, she could have walked in while he was still being boxed up.
So yeah, that would have been awkward. But I
Very
think
nice.
TK gets it here. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
As I
Peter
said,
still dancing around with Jebediah, figuring out how he wants to grab him here. This is Jebediah 10 on like pro difficulty, or Jebediah block on pro difficulty.
Yeah, like I said, the biggest differentiator here would be the grab on Jebediah.
Oh, Peter, what are you doing, man? And how can you pacify? Sometimes you just gotta go for it. I don't think this is a safe spot to leave him.
I think you need to put it far ajar to the wall.
Because the constant
And
comes
yep,
out
go
there,
for it.
and yeah, the constant sees him. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter. Damn. That's where you want a calmer dart or a snail or something.
He had a blue egg.
The blue egg would have been delightful.
He had one. He literally still had it.
He just forgot. He wanted to choke him. He wanted to choke him more.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be? Oh no, not the audience. Wrong audience. I should not continue that joke.
He was doing that for him, for sure. It was a power move. All right, Peter's taking a much different approach this time. Just throwing a cell phone at Sophia's face to knock her out. TK's
Like
got
I
himself some cameras to worry about now.
So yeah, I think Peter is pretty much just killing the last variable that I could think of that could kill a run on this one. So yeah, just pretty much needs to get the butler, round Zoe, and then we're back in the dance with Jebediah.
Yeah. Hopefully he has a better go of it with Jebediah this time, but he's just gonna work on getting the butler here. Why blue egg
Really
on
bad
him?
utilize-
Okay, TK is in position to catch Sophia with the radio. Whenever she walks by, which should be any second now. Now he does need to make sure he's in the Jebediah block disguise. Hopefully he doesn't forget to switch. Oh, Sophia still has... She's a little bit further away still. So he's got some time to kill. I misread the map.
You know what it's about? Climate change?
I don't think that Peter's going to make it back down to Zoe on time. It's going to be close.
Oh yeah, he just missed it.
You? I want your name and your
Oh
just missed it.
no, Peter. What is... Oh, TK's out here being impatient, dude. TK's out here trying to find a way to, like, catch... Oh my gosh, come on, Peter.
Okay.
TK's at the stage of, like, wanting to make impulsive decisions.
Oh yeah, that's a huge bad decision there by Peter.
Peter's frazzled.
Why not Peter just ring the phone? That would have been a safer option, and that is possible in the Chandler. Wrong person.
Go get a better look at.
Peter just restart after restart. TK just waiting
That's-
patiently. Hopefully not going to miss this time. All right, here goes Peter Dutton taking another shot.
That's a great pot shot there.
He gets it.
Yeah, Peter just gonna gave up on Sophia installation again.
He's got to be a little
Bit
bit
of a
faster
bummer.
with grabbing the butler and making it back to the bathroom. I think he just spent a little bit too much time on it. Just by like a matter of seconds.
I don't think that's gonna apply to either.
No, I don't think that egg's going to do
Yep.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just fucking typical.
Oh, Peter. Come on, man. You got this. TK triggers the radio, and it does grab Sophia. So she's coming in. She's going to catch a screwdriver to the face, and then TK is going to be heading out. That's
And
it.
TK gets it. And yeah, TK just needs to get out now. I didn't realize that he got the block because I was looking at Peter way too long there. Sorry, chat.
Is the
I
box
missed that
full?
one.
Can she not?
Yeah,
can
the
you not-
box is full.
Oh, okay.
The box is full because the elite card isn't there, and then there's also jet block because of the peekaboo. So yeah, that is full. Although I don't think that the constant is nowhere near in the terms of the walk. So yeah, that's it.
Wow.
30 minutes and
GG's.
25
All right.
seconds RTA.
That means we do have... Wow.
We
This
do
is
have
a-
map 5, and this is way too late for me, chat. I am so sorry. Yeah. I'm so sorry, chat. I also told Barbecue about this, but yeah, I am gonna have to call it early, chat.
No
Let me know
worries.
who won when that happens, but I will have to go early, guys.
Well, thank you for
See you
joining
guys.
us. And yeah, take care. Have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, I will have a good sleep because tomorrow is Monday. Good night.
All right, we'll catch up later. GG's to TK on getting us all tied up. Everyone who predicted TK, enjoy your channel points payout. And for all the marbles, TK or Peter. And it looks like it's going to be about a 5-minute delay until that spin arrives. I imagine our players probably need to stretch their legs, get a snack, use the bathroom, all that fun stuff. So please feel free. Channel prediction, final map prediction is now live. You've got 5 minutes to wager your points. And, yeah. Grab yourself a nice hot beverage.
Sodas is scheduled to be put under soon. Let us make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
All right, guys, looks like Cab will be joining us to help me co-cast this final map in this match-off. The decider. For all the marbles. This is it.
How can you hear me okay?
Hey, yes, I can hear you just fine. Chat, can you hear Cab? Give us a thumbs up or a yes.
Hear Cab. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello.
Nice to have you, Cab. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. I have been for a good bit. I have been here for the entire match as our roulette admin.
You were doing a lot of hard work
bloody heck.
during Berlin. I know that those kills were happening like left and right, and like we were having a hard time telling who was being shot and who was being blown up. But yeah, hell of a job. That's a lot of heavy lifting to be an admin when people are playing on Berlin, I feel like.
First of all, thank you. Second of all, there were some... I mean, like, speaking plainly, there were some misclicks in Berlin. One misclick in particular where I could have sworn that I clicked accident explosion, and then it turned out I clicked injection, and it's like, yeah. Blech. Oopsies.
I don't think anyone's going to hold any grudges. There's a lot happening on every level, from the players to the shoutcasters to the admins. I think by far the most, I mean, even chat, like I kind of want to make a joke and say, you know, by far the most brain dead part of the operation is chatting, but like even then people are like super engaged with the gameplay, and like oftentimes that's where I look for clarification, is like, wait, what just happened? And then someone in chat is like, this is, here's what happened. So people are just like firing on all cylinders.
No, yeah, I've been in that exact same situation, and we are so immensely thankful for just everyone who's in the chat and paying this much attention and bringing it up, and it's great.
It takes a village. It really takes a village to like make the most out of roulette. You need the people who are willing to subject themselves to the torture of competing. You need people who are willing to try to make sense of all the action and relate it to a larger audience. And then you need that audience. You need those people who are like just so eagle-eyed that they're there to offer clarification on like some of the stuff that happens during the in-between moments where we're commentating on stuff.
Heck yeah.
It's a good organization. It's a great community.
No, really, you worded it really, really well, and you deserve props for that.
Thanks. I try. Sometimes. I try sometimes. But this is it. This is the final map of this match. This is as much of a knockdown, drag-out fight as you can have as it relates to roulette. A lot of times it's over in the first 3 matches. I feel like it's more uncommon than not to see a match actually go to this final point. So Hokkaido, this is where it's decided. 2-target map. TK has been here a total of 13 times across their career, 10 wins and 3 losses, with a personal best of 4 minutes 22 seconds, and Peter Dutton 10 times across their career, 5 wins, 5 losses, with a personal best of 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So this looks just as much of a toss-up as any of the previous maps have. You know, there's no clear favored competitor in any of these maps, and I have no earthly idea what to expect. But based on how the last 4 maps have gone, it'll probably be a good one. There'll probably be some back and forth drama, and I'm here for it.
Oh, you will soon find out. You will soon find out.
And I'd love
the
it if
weight
you
of
take
your
the spin,
words.
since you're able to hop in for the last one. Tell us what we have, Cab.
Why, yes, of course. I have prepared for Eric Soders, throw the heart into the trash can as a hospital director. And for Yuki, we have Scissors as the motorcyclist.
This is 100% a spin that's going to... It's rife. It's rife with the potential for things to go wrong. I'd love to see it handled swiftly and decisively and on the first try, but I could see easily how that won't be the case.
I just want to make it very clear. I am immensely sorry for so many of the spins that have been here
You've
tonight.
rigged every single spin. Admit it.
I have not.
Admit it. There's no way you didn't. I mean, looking at it now, looking at it in retrospect, no, I guess not. I mean, that Berlin was pretty unimaginative, I guess. All right, maybe not all of them, but some of them. Some of them feel rigged.
I don't know if I should take this personally or not.
No, don't. It's just the paranoia and the anxiety that sets in when a roulette match has gone on for this long. So
Yeah, no worries.
what is
no worries at
Peter?
all.
Peter's like dropping the snail right in the middle of the floor there. That's not going to work.
Yeah, we had like rips from both of our players trying to get the hospital director in their respective ways, although we might get some success from TK now, having dropped a durian on the director instead on, I believe this is their 3rd run now. We can see the director moving into the nearby suite bathroom as we speak, and assuming we are in sync.
I'm not sure if he was using the snail. Oh, he's using a blue egg. Like, why not? Why not Seeker? Why not a medic? You can't make this happen here.
But we are going to see a blue egg on Peters, and this might be rough.
This is 100% not going to work.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, TK is doing this correctly. He's made the hospital director sick and gotten him into the bathroom in Jason Portman's suite. I don't want to say it's impossible to trank the director out there and get his disguise, but you have a lot more eyes that can potentially see him.
Very much so, yes.
Oh, TK running through the garage gets spotted by that lady researcher who knows that that's not the real director. Peter is just convinced about the snail.
Yes.
I'd love to see it work. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Your wish has been granted. Your wish has been granted.
Learn something new every day.
And we will see the durian once again from TK's end. So this is going to take a bit more time.
Yeah, I guess the
compared
snail
to
is
Peter Dutton's
faster
snail.
by comparison.
Yeah. And look at that. Peter making it through without being spotted this time is now in the security room of the morgue as we speak. This is great.
Yeah, that's definitely a shift in the tides.
Now, it's worth noting that it is a shift in the tide for now. TK getting the director disguised a few seconds ago.
Okay, now Peter doesn't have... It would have been funny if he just ran in there and like just did the animation, even though it's illegal. I'm the director, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, no, yeah, it would be very funny if the director was allowed, though.
Uh-oh. TK's going offline.
Yeah, you're seeing it as well. Yeah. Yeah,
Do we have a
uh-oh.
crash? Computer crash?
Give me a second.
I'll let you handle that.
Hold.
I'll keep my eyes on the action.
Hold. Please hold.
Peter has pacified everyone in the room, allowing him access to throw the heart into the trash can,
Elegant solution, 47. With sodas on
which
the
shouldn't be illegal. If you're the hospital director, you should throw whatever you want into any trash can you want. Okay, Adam is back.
without laying a hand on him.
He's back live again.
Message to anyone considering
He's obviously going to be starting his spin from nothing.
We will confirm that there's a crash, and we will extend the photo finish timer accordingly.
Okay. Meanwhile, Peter is in the motorcyclist disguise. He's going to be trying to find a place to catch Yuki. Going to be in the sauna. I hope that he's got the scissors already. I don't think I saw scissors in the inventory. Nope. So Peter is going to need to figure out some way to get some scissors and also not run through that door. Unless you've got key hackers. Don't know if he's got key hackers. Yeah, the emetics here, compared to seeing Peter pull that off with the snail, the emetic definitely feels like way suboptimal compared. Okay, Peter does have key hackers.
that is Yuki Yamazaki.
So Peter, I'm thinking now Peter will probably just pacify Yuki, leave her in this room, and then venture out to find a pair of scissors and come back.
That sounds reasonable, yes.
That could end up leaving enough time for Adam to potentially catch up, though. Just sort of depends on how the rest of Adam's run goes.
I am very nervous right now because, yeah, this photo finish window is going to get extended by 3 minutes. We've had a lot of loads from both of our players here. I am going to have some trouble calculating this if this ends up in a photo finish, which it very well could. Odds are very good that this ends in a photo finish.
The only way that's going to happen is if this timer runs out down to like the last 10 seconds. I'm trying to manifest what the reality of the rest of this match will look like. Right, so
yeah,
Peter
but
Palmer's the guard. He's going to use him for his disguise. Will drag, or maybe just leave Yuki where she is. I really hope he doesn't run back in through that door. TK does throw the heart in the trash can as a director, also switches into the motorcyclist disguise. Do you have the scissors already?
I suppose we'll find out in a bit. Yuki's in the suite.
Peter's running all the way back
TK47.
to default start, which you will need to burn a key hacker to get into. And there's someone watching it as well. And he's just going to try and use a Krugermeyer shot. I don't like this. This is where he's just going to put the gun down.
Yeah, that's a lot better, putting it down, assuming it works.
Now there's a patrolling doctor.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
TK's waiting for
This
another...
could work. Okay, Dutton's got it.
Yeah, that's
Dutton's
fine.
in the suite. But that is a lot of time spent.
I feel like as far as illegal actions go, swiping into doors really isn't super visible from like far away. Like if they're walking right behind you, you'll get spotted for sure, but if they're posted up down the hallway, you'll most likely be okay.
What's up?
All right, Peter. Scissors kill is here. So make sure you target the right target.
Yes, we just got it. It's okay. It's okay.
I've seen many instances where they lock onto the wrong person.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I've seen it as well. Don't get me
Painful.
wrong.
Painful way to lose. But Peter is going to get it. And with that, this match is over. Peter Dutton has won with a very
It is not
dramatic
over.
score of 6-4.
It is not over. Remember, we had that crash from TK, so the photo finish timer has been extended
Oh, God.
by 3 minutes.
That's right.
So it is far from over.
Oh, no. I've cursed the rest of this match.
How dare you?
So, finished 9 minutes and 22 seconds. Oh, man. I feel sorry for the counting you're going to have to do.
Yeah, I know. And as mentioned earlier, I am going to need some assistance with this, if possible, from my fellow admins then.
So, a time difference of less than a minute. Wow.
There we go. There it is. I am going to go on mute now as I will try and sort this out. Thank you for your patience.
Absolutely not. No assistance.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, I know you'll have some help. We'll have an answer.
See
We'll have
you.
an answer shortly. But yeah, take your time. Do what you gotta do.
Shortly might be stretching it, but thank you. See you around.
Yeah. I'll keep a handle on chat in the meantime. So, chat. Basically, what this means is that because of the crash in the middle of the run, when TK was offline and loading back into the game, I'm not sure, Adam. That's something that the admins will be figuring out when they review the footage. But basically, they're gonna reload. They're gonna account for the time that Adam wasn't in the game, and when they subtract that from the difference in the finished time at the top of the screen, if TK's time is less than 9 minutes and 22 seconds, then he will win. I wish I could answer those questions, but I just don't know enough about the particulars of how that rule is interpreted or enforced. In the Discord, they'll probably be able to explain it better. And that's where I imagine they're like chatting and doing the communications and stuff. But it's less than a minute of time, so I feel like this is going to be really close. This is going to be a pretty close determination. Whether or not it's enough, whether or not Peter did it faster enough to still stay in front of TK, even considering the amount of time he spent loading. It's definitely in that range. It's definitely in that window where you wouldn't want to waive your right for the photo finish to be calculated. You know, because it could work out either way. What a way for a tournament to come to an end, though. A knockdown, drag-out fight all the way to a photo finish calculation to decide who gets the last points. That's peak roulette drama right there. Okay, so let's read Randy's message here. If a photo finish occurs on a map during which there was a crash, according to section 8.2.1, The photo finish window gets extended to 3 minutes. When announcing the result, this should also be mentioned. The time during which the crash occurred counts as loading time for the crashing player and has to be considered when calculating. This time period is defined as starting at the moment the crash happened and ending when the issue is resolved, and the loading screen back into the respective map ends. They subtract your run when you crashed and when the loading screen back into the map ends. So menu time doesn't count, or time spent like rebooting the game doesn't count, right? That's how those rules read to me, but so it would have to be at least a minute. It's most likely not a full minute then. I feel like I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter what I feel, right? What matters is the time of the facts of when the crash occurred and when the load ended. The math is the only thing that counts. Perhaps the most important thing. Photo finish of less than 2 seconds, please. And a 5-5 would be awesome. That would be historic. That's definitely the most unexpected outcome. Yeah, it is wild. I didn't sign up for this. Just kidding. It's exactly what I signed up for. Sometimes these matches are done in like less than 20 minutes. I'll be honest, I hate when that's the case. I hate when I show up to a match and it's just over, like, right away. I don't love it. I love a nice long match. Back and forth, and then this person wins, then the other person wins, and then there's a tie. 2 hours is too much. Yeah, the sweet spot is probably like about an hour. I'd say 45 minutes to an hour is probably the sweet spot. But we will have our answer soon. If I had to wager my own hunks of meat on the win, I think I would say probably Peter. And that's no offense to TK47 at all. Both players played their asses off. But I think as it relates to the photo finish calculation process and how that time will be accounted for, I'm not sure it's going to be enough to claw back the time difference that Peter has over TK. You might get 15 to 20 seconds closer. But I think it's still ultimately going to go to Peter. He crashed with 25:59 and oh damn, really? He loaded back in at 24:39 on the timer. Really? Was it that much time? Damn. Okay, that's much more time than it felt like. Felt like, I don't know, just 20 seconds or so. But that's like a minute and 20 seconds. Which could be enough. All you need is a minute and 9 seconds. And that's a minute and 19 seconds. But it also accounts for his loads as well. So his loads will further add distance, between the final time count. This is like really coming down to a matter of like seconds, I feel like. It may end up being a lot closer than what my instincts are telling me. It's more or less down to a coin toss. Let me see if I can pull up my VOD, actually. So when you crashed... When you crashed, there was... Let's see. I'm watching the VOD now. Yes, it was 25:59 when you crashed. And Peter was on his way to throw the heart into the trash can. You crashed at 25:59. Yes, by a minute and a half, roughly. I know the math is crazy, but then that's further affected by the time that Peter spent in load screens, and he reset a bunch of times too. So that minute and a half actually becomes longer than a minute and a half. It's closer to like a minute and 40, 45 maybe. And that may put him out in front of you even after that time is taken into account. So like, and it may be just by like a matter of seconds, like probably within a handful of seconds, like 5, 6 maybe. I have a feeling it will be a close photo finish. Now that I've reflected, and people in chat helpfully pointed out the time difference, I do think it's likely that this will be a lot closer than it initially appeared. I'm sure the admins are working diligently to calculate everything. And they should have an answer for us shortly. What a match, though. Either way, whoever wins, you guys both played your asses off. It was a great matchup. And win or lose, you both had some really good moments, some really devastating losses. Remember back in Mumbai, guys? It feels like an eternity ago. Remember when we were watching Peter have to figure out that backup strat for the falling object on Vanya? Good times. Feels like it was only yesterday. All right, well, while the admins are doing their thing, I need to run to the bathroom real quick, so you guys behave yourselves in the meantime. And we're all still eagerly awaiting the update. Both players are too, I'm sure. Probably fending off an anxiety attack. All right. I guess after this timer is down to 0, guys, the stream will be over. No answer. The admins couldn't complete the photo finish calculation inside the match timer. Therefore, it's a draw. I'm just kidding. There's no rule. Wouldn't that be funny? The admins dropped the ball. Therefore, the players end in a tie. Oh, snap. Cab is typing. Oh, shit. And I assume he'll unmute his microphone at some point. And, I can't even see the channel. Maybe I just have to search it out. Browse the channels. It's RR7 matchups. Okay, so here's the deal. TK loaded for a total of 97 seconds. Dutton loaded for a total of 7.4 seconds. Upon calculation, TK wins by about 37 seconds, leaving them with the win. Okay, so it's much more of a time. I guess they included the full amount of time that the crash was occurred.
Yep.
The full amount of time that he was offline.
Yep. And that calculated up to a whopping what was it?
97 seconds.
No. It was 79 seconds for the crash itself, and then about 97 seconds total when counting the 3 loads that TK got.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, bloody heck.
Dang. Well, GG's. GG's to both players. I mean, that's going to end in a win for TK. Unfortunately, a lose for Peter, but that doesn't take away how great of a match this was. And super fun to watch. Super fun to cast. I'm sure that the players had some fun mixed in, sprinkled in with the prevailing anxiety that performing brings. What a match, man. That was great. Tremendous.
What a match.
Tremendous effort from both players.
Constant back and forth. Holy heck.
And solid kudos to the admins, yourself, and I'm sure you had some help behind the scenes. I'm guessing like In for Fun, perhaps, and maybe some other unnamed administrators who assisted.
I don't know if I should reveal their names or not, but I'm trying my best to just thank each of them personally right now in our private chat.
And I'm sure chat is thankful as well, whether they say it or not. I know chat is thankful to see these matches through and have things explained and have the calculations ran. So thank you to Cab and the other admins who lent their time and expertise to get us that thrilling conclusion to what was a great match. And both of those players should feel proud of themselves for sticking it out and fighting it out till the end. Great fun.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you as well for the very lovely cast. Thank you for keeping everyone entertained when we were calculating.
I was doing my best. I did step away quick for a bathroom break, but it was a pleasure to... I mean, it's always a pleasure. I enjoy casting no matter what. No matter how the matches go. If they're short, if they're long, if there's photo finishes or not, it's always a good time. Taking a look at our standings here, now that the match is complete, let me do a quick refresh on this, just so we can see where TK and Peter Dutton are on the leaderboards currently. Let's see. Peter Dutton currently in rank 36 with 1 point, a differential of -2, and a BH score of 1.4. And where is TK47?
I have not finalized the match. I finalized it now. It should be updated.
Okay. Let's do a quick refresh on that. I don't even know where TK is on the leaderboard. I don't see him. His
I will
name
find them. Don't
probably
you
looks a
worry.
little bit
They're
different.
they're on 38th place on the right hand side of the leaderboard.
30. Let me do another refresh.
And now they're in
Peter Dutton is
25th place.
Okay. Yes, there they go. So Peter Dutton's currently in 37th, at least according to my scoreboard.
Yes,
1
it's
point,
updated now and correct.
-2, and a BH of 1.6. TK is with 2 points, a differential of -1.5, and a BH of 1.3. Upcoming matches. I think we have some more today. We have one in, I think, 3 hours. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Soviet Dubov will be facing off against Skylar on Dartmoor and the Isle of Scale. And we also have more matches over the coming days with more to be scheduled, I am very sure. So I will end this by saying thank you, Cab, for jumping in to join me for the last